Darren McCarty, do you echo Spenny's sentiments that Steve Yzerman has built this Red Wings team into a sleeping giant?
Well, let's just talk about it, right? Let's just talk about, and where do you want to go? Let's just go even before this season, right? How many positions, and I'll even take it after the DeBrincat trade. Where were we talking what this team needed after the DeBrincat trade, right? Whereas the fact you were still saying, well, we don't know about our goal scoring, JT Compher, he's supposed to add something, but he's more of a shutdown guy. Obviously, Andrew Kopp coming in. We expect more from him coming off the season that he had. But there's still questions about scoring to this team, right? Now, we knew that was it going to be younger guys? Was Edmondson going to be able to jump up? Was it some of these young guys that were going to, break the roster, stuff like this? Bottom line, you always knew that you don't have your goal yet. I've said it all along. Go back 2-3 years. The final piece to this puzzle is when Steve Yzerman, lays his sword down that this is your guy, and you'll know when that happens. But I'm looking at this roster, and I'm going from bottom to top, right? To guys you've added. And what do I see? Okay, not only Spenny, which I mentioned it yesterday, the fact that you have double-digit guys in scoring, which means you're probably going to have, looking at this, 5 or 6 guys hit 20 goals, which is huge for balance. Plus, you're going to have another 4 or 5 that are over 10, which is huge for balance. But I look at this, and other than Klim Kostin, who's played 32 games and played that physical role, who's got 3 goals and whatever, but he has a presence. Can we agree? Kostin has presented a presence to this team that they didn't have before, Spenny, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, 100%. Now, Justin Hall, if there's a disappointment out there as far as for the money and everything else, but, sitting there. But, no, you got Oli Mata, who is sitting there, and forget his points, he's plus 13. Christian Fischer, these guys are the least in points with 12 and 13, but they're double digits in plus minus. So where is their value? Which means you look at all your role guys, and I'll forget about the defense, but the Christian Fischers, you look at the Rasmussens, he's plus 11. You look at the guys that are supposed to be Compher playing a lot of money, who's a plus player. Kopp's a plus player, right? Now, being able to do it. And why does Rasmussen get the money and stuff like this? What the sleeping giant that Spenny has addressed is that you don't want to play this team as they're what do we always hear? Oh, the teams that are fighting are already in playoff mode. That's what this team is in. They're already in playoff mode. And you don't want to play a team like this that has balance, right? Balanced scoring. Because what does playoffs come down to? It comes down to health, goaltending, and getting the bounce.